Scout, the Explorer Mouse, and the Relic of the Plains. The Call to Adventure. The fire crackled softly as Scout traced lines on the old bark map, his whiskers twitching in thought. Suddenly, Thistle rushed in, paws dusty from running, her eyes bright with urgency. "Scout!" she exclaimed, pointing toward the horizon. "The relic! It's still out there on the plains. If the storm comes, it'll be lost forever. We have to go, now." Scout looked up, startled, but in her determined gaze he saw no room for doubt. At dawn, the plains stretched wide before them, golden grass rolling like waves beneath the morning sun. Thistle darted ahead, swift as a shadow, her paws barely touching the earth. Scout followed close behind, his eyes sharp, scanning every shadow and sway of the grass. The tall grass whispered as Scout and Thistle pressed onward, the morning light painting the plains in gold. For every step forward, excitement pulsed through them, but so did the sense that unseen eyes might be watching. Danger from above. The grass swayed softly in the morning breeze, but suddenly a shadow swept across the plains. The mice did not stir, not a twitch, not a whisper, only the wind dared to move, bending the grass around them in restless waves. Scout froze, his paw raised in warning. Thistle dropped low to the earth, her whiskers trembling. Above them, wings cut across the sun. A hawk circled, its keen eyes searching. For a breathless moment, the two mice dared not move. The world seemed to shrink to that single instant. Fear, silence, the heavy weight of danger. But courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, "Stay calm, wait, and move when the time is right." Then, at last, the hawk tilted its wings, circling away, its shadow fading into the distance. Scout lowered his paw slowly, exhaling. "Come on," he whispered. Thistle's ears twitched, her eyes still wide, but she nodded and pushed forward again, faster than before. The relic lay ahead, but so did the storm, and time was no longer their friend. Through the shifting sea of grass, the outline of weathered stone rose from the earth, an ancient wall, broken and scarred by time. At its base, half hidden in shadow, a faint glow pulsed like a heartbeat, drawing their eyes and quickening their pace. Scout gripped the bark map tighter, his whiskers stiff with focus. "This is it! We've found it!" The ruins loomed above them, their broken stones etched with the weight of forgotten years. Between the cracks and fallen rubble, the faint glow pulsed again, steady and alive as if waiting. Scout's whiskers quivered, his paws tightened around the map. "This is it," he whispered, his voice trembling with awe. Thistle stepped forward, her eyes were fixed on the glow, fear and determination etched across her face. "Then we take it before the storm does." The wind tore at the valley ruins, its cry as fierce as the doubts they once carried. Yet Scout stood firm, paws wrapped around the relic's glowing warmth, shielding it from the storm. At his side, Thistle pressed close, her calm strength steadying him. Together they braced against the gale, not as two small mice lost to the world, but as guardians of the light, determined to carry hope forward no matter how hard the storm pressed in. The relic's gift. The moment the relic left its pedestal, the storm that had battered the ruins fell silent. The air stilled, the sky cleared, and for the first time in days, warmth poured over the land. Scout and Thistle held the relic together, its glow spilling across their faces, filling their hearts with a peace neither had ever known. In that light, they saw not just hope, but the reflection of every trial they had endured. The relic was never meant to be hoarded or hidden. Its power wasn't in the golden glow alone, but in what it awakened inside those who carried it: courage, kindness, unity. Here's a preview of the next exciting tale of Scout the Mouse. Ash's fiery grin said it all. Today wasn't about maps or relics. Today was about speed. With carts they had built by paw and heart, Ash threw down the gauntlet. A race through the wild trails of the valley. Scout laughed, steady and ready, knowing this challenge wasn't just about who was faster, but about how far their friendship could carry them. Thanks for dropping by, and thanks for subscribing.